Hey guys, welcome back to another exciting episode here on Hall Family Farms. This is part 2 in our electric fireplace installation behind our whirlpool tub here in our 30-year-old bathroom remodel project here on the homestead. And so today we're going to work on installing this mosaic tile. It's a combination of natural stone and colored glass. So that's what we'll be working with. So pull up your chair. If you need to go to the bathroom, go do that. And we'll be right back with this installation. All right, we're going to put this painter's cloth over the whirlpool tub to give it some protection. So let's do that now. Now that we have our whirlpool tub protected with this burlap paint cloth, we can now get started with spreading our thin set onto the wall and installing our mosaic tile. Okay, before I get started with installing our mosaic tile on the wall here, I want to go over a few of the tools I'll be using. So I have a 2-inch and a 4-inch drywall knife that I'll be using to spread the white thin set onto our cement backer board. I also have a 1/4-inch notched trowel to screed out the thin set on the backer board. And then I also have a rubber float that I'll be using to press our mosaic on the wall so that we get good adhesion and contact between the mosaic tile and the thin set. Okay, we're going to get started. First thing will be to remove the plastic wrap from this mosaic tile. So I have a nice sharp utility knife that I'll be using to do that. Okay, set my knife aside. All right, so now I'm going to get some of my thin set here and start applying it. And this is why you need that drop cloth. I already made a little bit of a spill here. Now that I've got some of my thin set onto the wall, now I'm going to screed it out with my 1/4-inch trowel. You want to hold your trowel at about a 45-degree angle. Okay. Now these mosaics are attached with a fiberglass mesh. It's not the easiest to install, but we're going to give it a try. I think I'm going to need to add a little bit more thin set down here at the bottom. I'm just taking my finger right now and kind of clearing the bottom here because we do want to leave a area for applying grout later on. So I'm going to start with this on the bottom, and I'm going to try to center this up as best I can. Got a line here I'm trying to go by. All right. Oh, hey guys, welcome back. As you can see, I have all of the mosaic tile fastened to the wall here behind the whirlpool tub using thinset. Unfortunately, the thinset oozes up between the tile, and this being my first time, I tried to remove it and did a pretty good job removing the excess thinset from these particular tiles, but it got late in the evening and my wife is a school teacher and needed to go to bed. So I had to stop, and unfortunately, if you don't get this removed when it's wet, it is very difficult to remove when it's dry. You have to use a diamond embedded blade like this one. A screwdriver works well in between some of these, but it is very difficult. So what I'm trying to do is remove as much as I can so that we can go ahead and grout this wall. Now that I have the grout applied to our mosaic wall, it's time to sponge off the excess grout. For this, you'll need a nice, clean, moist, not wet, but moist sponge. Alright guys, we've got our grout in and it's dry now, and so we can move on with installing our electric fireplace. So the first thing I need to do is plug in our electric fireplace to the dedicated GFI outlet that we installed inside the wall. And if you want to see how we did that, check out part 1 of this electric fireplace series that we have on our YouTube channel. All right, so I'm just going to plug that into the outlet. I'm going to get this thing positioned up into our hole here. Okay, we'll get the cord in there. Okay. All right, and now we've got it positioned and kind of centered here. So now we're going to install this with some screws. And so it's a little bit of a tricky thing here, but we're going to... Okay, so now we're going to secure our electric fireplace in its designated spot here in the wall by using some, I think these are 1-inch Phillips drywall screws. Okay. Now we're just going to secure this at the top here. All right, and I think we need one more screw here. Okay, now that we have our fireplace secure in the wall, it's time to place our crystals. The crystals simulate the look of embers. This is what they look like. I don't know if you can see those, but we're going to install those now in the little designated tray here. Okay, now that we have our crystals installed, it's now time to place the glass over the fireplace. So I'm going to go get that now. Okay, now that we've got our crystals in their tray, we're going to install the glass cover. First thing we're going to do is connect this wire cable here. It's a little bit of a challenge. Okay, I think we've got it installed. Now we'll just set the cable up into its area here, and the glass has hooks on it here that hold it in place in the fireplace. So we'll get the bottom ones in, and then the top and down, slide it down. Okay, now that we have our glass installed, let's turn it on and see what this fireplace can do, what it looks like. Now that we have our fireplace installed, let's turn it on. It came with a remote. The power button is on the center. Okay, there you go. Wow, that is nice. Now you can change the color of the flame, the speed of the flame. Let's see, that's slowing it down. Speeding it up a little bit. Okay, and I think it has 6 speeds. Also, you can change the color of the flame and the color of the embers. Let's start with the flame. Wow, that's nice. Okay, there we go. I'll change it again. And we're back to the beginning. All right, let's change the color of the embers or the glass crystals. Okay. Ooh. All right, let's take a look at the fireplace with the lights completely off. Okay, there you go.